What is up, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have for you guys, hands down, my best gameplay in Black Ops 2 thus far. This is a 166 kill and 3 death ground war domination on the map Meltdown, along with a 101 and 0 start in the first round. That means I did go on a 101 kill streak right from the start of the game, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. And I actually got a 158 and 3 on this map earlier in the game, about 2 weeks ago, or a week ago rather, and I honestly didn't think I would be able to top it, especially not this soon. But I'm definitely starting to feel a lot more comfortable on the map Meltdown, and just overall a lot more comfortable with the game, even though Meltdown seems to be one of those maps that I feel like I can more consistently do well on. But overall, I'm just starting to feel a lot more comfortable playing the game and, maneuvering around the map. So the first thing that I'm going to explain to you guys is my class setup, because even though I made a class setup video, I always get asked what class setup you're using. So basically, I'm using the PDW with silencer and the laser sight, and the silencer is pretty much necessary for my playstyle because I do a lot of flanking, rushing, and by the way, I do get like 4 swarms in this game, I think, somewhere around there, but I definitely did get a lot of gun kills. So, and that the swarm plus the other 2 kill streaks, the orbital VSAT and the dogs, which is the consistent setup that I like to use the most. And these 3 things together, once you start rolling them in and they start, stacking into each other, you pretty much just keep stacking them, and they really flow into each other really well. They, keep chaining, and you could keep getting them really well. But onto the class setup, like I was saying before, PDW, silencer, laser sight. Silencer is necessary for my playstyle, and the laser sight isn't as necessary. You could swap it out for something else if you prefer, but on this map in particular, I like to do a lot of hip firing around these buildings right here, and I like to use that laser sight to really use the hip fire to my advantage. My first perks, I'm using the perk 1 Greed along with Hardline Ghost, as well as the perk 2 Only Toughness. On most of my classes I use Scavenger, but the PDW I do not feel you need it, because by the time I get a couple of kill streaks, I can pick up a weapon. Like you see here, I picked up this guy's Type 25, and I think I pick up an LMG a little bit later. But my third perk I am using is Tac Mask, which you'll see definitely comes really in handy. Some people think it's overrated, some people think it's unnecessary, and in some cases it might be, so you might want to judge that for yourself. If you played a game with these guys before and you notice they're not really running any tacticals that could mess up your day if you don't have Tac Mask, then yeah, maybe you could swap it out for something else. But I like to run it as a general setup, and here's where things start to get a little bit tricky in this game. I'm starting to get a little bit closer, I'm by the enemy spawn. I'm still on a flawless streak. I think I have like 80-90 kills at this point, and you see my swarm is going absolutely MC hammer, and these guys are starting to figure out that I'm up in this building, and I don't like to stay in one area too long, so I'm trying to make sure that I keep moving. I do a good job of that for a while, but I do have an unsilenced weapon, and on top of that, I do have a teammate with me in this building, and even though I had Ghost, I really doubt that he had Ghost, and so that probably gave away my position. But there is my first death. I was on a 101 kill streak, and I kind of got prone blocked there, so it could have been a little bit better, but oh well, I'm still not complaining. It was still a ridiculous streak in my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, I continue to go in the enemy spawn, and pretty much on this map, the way I like to maneuver through the map is through the middle most of the time. Now, I say most of the time because there are certain situations that I don't feel going through the middle is beneficial. There are sometimes you want to go on the outside. Usually if the enemies are camping in the middle building and they really have a good watch on the middle alleys, and there's really no way you could get past them, then yeah, maybe you want to go through the sides to get to their spawn. But I did pick up a C4 on this class, and the reason for that is because I can throw it right in that middle building if I do happen to get up to the middle building in that window, and usually in that window is where the enemies tend to sit, and you could toss a C4 in there. Even if you're on the first level, you're on the ground level and these guys are in the window, you can just toss a C4 up there and hopefully be able to take them out, unless they have flak jacket or you're just not close enough with the C4. But here I pick up this guy's MK48 with a target finder, and the target finder is absolutely hilarious, especially with an LMG. You pretty much just spray people down from so far away. But yeah, so one thing that I just want to ask you guys real quickly is if you could please leave a like rating on this video. I would truly appreciate it. I honestly think this is my most impressive gameplay yet, and it's wrapping up here, but if we get 1,000 likes, I will upload another video as soon as we hit 1,000 likes, you know, assuming that I'm not asleep or anything like that. But as soon as I'm available and as soon as we hit 1,000 likes, I will upload another video right away. I definitely think that this video deserves 1,000 likes, and I would truly appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed my best gameplay thus far. If you enjoyed, once again, feel free to leave a like, but if you hated it, feel free to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching.